Welcome to St. Peter Youth Ministry. We're doing something new this summer with youth ministry here at our parish, and we're calling it Apostolic Youth Ministry. It's a new name. In the past, often when you think of youth ministry, you think of a place where teens come to be ministered to, that there's a youth minister who cares for them and speaks to them about whatever their needs are, helps them to grow in the life of faith. And this is very good. It's a wonderful way to approach it. But we want to go a little bit deeper here at St. Peter. And that's why we're calling this ministry apostolic. We're inspired by the life of the apostles, who had this great missionary impulse of going out into the world and being of service, bringing the gospel to others. And so we're apostolic in our inspiration with how we plan to approach this ministry. And we're also apostolic in the sense of we're not going to be located simply in a single place, just in the single institutional place here at our beautiful parish. But we're going out to different places as we minister. St. John Paul II spoke of the fact that the church is first a mystery of those who have received God's love, and then it's the communion of believers, and finally, it's a mission. The church is mystery, communion, and mission. And we want to reflect every aspect of the life of the church on a monthly basis in the lives of our teens. And so what's changing? What will this look like? Well, first, what's changing is we're not going to always meet at the same time. We won't simply be here for 2 hours on Sunday nights and have the parish more or less closed otherwise to teens. Instead, the teens will be welcomed at many more times into the life of the parish as they are being prepared to go forth and to evangelize in the world. So the first Thursday of every month will be a house night, where the parents of some teen within our parish will host a gathering at their house. It'll begin like a typical high school party, where there'll be appetizers, games of various kinds, socializing, to make all feel welcome, that they belong here in the home of whoever is hosting. But then in the later part of the night, someone will give a talk, perhaps myself or another spiritual companion leader, and we'll give a talk reflecting on what it means to live out the life of faith in a teenage world. That'll be followed by discussion, and then we'll wrap up with more social time. And that's the first Thursday of each month from 7 to 9 p.m. And that is a big part of living out the life of the church as a communion, as a community of believers. The second Thursday of each month is dedicated to the mystery, that the second Thursday we gather here at our parish church, and in the church we gather and we pray together with praise and worship. There will be an opportunity for confessions as well as adoration, and a time where any teen or really any member of the parish is welcome simply to come and pray and have that special time of communing with God. Of course, after we do adoration, that's hungry work. So we'll probably go out for Andy's ice cream following the adoration hour from 7 to 8 on the second Thursday of the month. And then the third Sunday of the month, we're going to do a parish night. And so the parish night should be a great fun time for all the teens to gather here at the parish to do some fun social activities, and then also to have some time of prayer together. And so we have mystery at the adoration nights, we have communion at the house nights and the parish nights, but then we need the mission. Every month, we're going to have sign-ups for the teens for service Saturdays. And this Saturday might change depending on what works best for the schedule. But the teens will show up here at 8:45 at the parish, and then after a brief talk about the meaning of service and what it means to have service as part of our lives as disciples, the teens will then go out and they'll go on mission into various service opportunities. This may be something as simple as going and caring for the elderly in the parish who need their lawn raked or some yard work done, or it could be making our way down to North City to the Missionaries of Charity. There's a whole variety of different opportunities that we have to serve. And so Julia Mize is coordinating the various service opportunities in places that we can go and be of service on these service Saturdays once a month. And within this program, there's different roles that are available for people to be involved. And so of course there still is the role of the youth minister. And I hope someone comes soon that we can hire who will be the point person for coordinating all these youth activities and will be a great model of relational ministry, of entering into deep friendship with the teens and walking with them as they draw closer to Jesus Christ. Then also, there's the role of the spiritual companions. Spiritual companions are men or women, or even some seniors in high school, who go to every house night and parish night, and hopefully the other times as well, and they help lead the spiritual conversation, the small group discussions. They'll sometimes give talks, and their role is not to plan out the logistics ahead of time. Instead, they show up, and they're that consistent presence and that consistent person who accompanies the teens deeper in the life of faith. And then, other than the spiritual companions, there's the house parents, those who host the parties, the house nights on the first Thursday. In addition to the house parents, there's the parish night team. And currently, this team is very much teen-led. And so that's basically the different ways to be involved. We're still looking for people to pitch in to help lift this new program off the ground. And so to do this, we're still looking for people who are willing to go out with the teens for service, also people who wish to host house nights in their home, or really any other way you can think that you would love to be of service and to continue to build the life of faith for the teenagers here in our parish community.